your careers.
It's gritty.
Fix-it men.
It's gripping.
Part-time gangsters.
And there's a pretty good chance it'll be your next TV obsession. It's The Mayor of Kingstown, starring Jeremy Renner.
Every once in a while, it's nice to remind them. They're the prisoners, not us.
So I've been geeking out about this series, and I was trying to explain it to somebody. So I said it was like Breaking Bad meets Training Day meets Yellowstone meets The Sopranos, and I feel like I'm not doing it justice. What's going on in this town?
Everybody in this town works for the prison or is in the prison.
It's kind of like bad dudes doing bad things to even badder dudes.
And then the guy that makes the engine in this town work is the mayor. He's the grease of all the things of the workings of this prison.
I think the theme with Kingstown is that you go there and you can't leave, and it destroys people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the question is, what isn't happening? I mean, this is, we're looking at life right now.
It's a fascinating microcosm of a world that I think is going to be really interesting to watch.
Playing the Oscar winner's mother on screen, another Oscar winner, Diane Wiest.
Diane, I love your character. She reminds me of a lot of these Sicilian women I grew up with. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
yes.
You love them, but you would never cross them. So what are you loving about Miriam?
It's wonderful for me to have, your little one is so adorable. I'm sorry. It's wonderful for me to have a character that has got a cover of rage so that she can survive day by day knowing that somebody could knock on the door and tell her another kid is dead. Another one of her children has died.
So I can already tell that your characters are going to bring the chaos, the trouble. What are you allowed to tell us about them?
I mean, Milo is really the catalyst for all the chaos that happens with my character. He's my boss, and when things start going south, I really start to remember and realize that he's my boss and that he's actually a very dangerous man and probably in prison for a reason.
So Hugh, I was reading that this was actually 12 years in the making. This was an idea that you and Taylor had?
Well, Taylor Sheridan was my acting coach. You know, we were two broke actors in Hollywood, and I just finished a movie that gone to Sundance with Vera Farmiga called Down to the Bone. I moved to LA, didn't know anybody, and I was like, and in that we'd put our work aside and we'd start talking about, it's about dreams and perseverance. Well, what would we really want to do if we could do it? And he, would talk about what would become Sicario and Yellowstone, and I would talk about what would become Kingstown. And he just thought that's a great idea because I'm from a town that had 9 penitentiaries. Oh, wow. And we just sat there, didn't do our homework, and would dream about these things.
One thing everybody should know about this series.
When you have Taylor Sheridan at the helm, you're going to get something entirely different than what you're used to seeing. You're going to get something that's one of a kind.
If you've ever had a dream and you can persevere, this proves that it can happen.
You're going to want to watch it. Get ready.
I'll second that. I'll second that.
You could stream The Mayor of Kingstown November 14th on Paramount+.